Hey, what's up guys, it's Sendo here. This video is going to cover an incredibly exciting topic in Deepwoken. I'm going to specifically be talking about alternate magic types that you haven't probably heard of before. This magic system would allow users to access incredibly unique spell effects, such as time manipulation and anti-magic. Before I get into the video though, I'm going to ask you guys to consider subscribing to my channel if you want to see more Deepwoken content. We're nearly at 2,000 subscribers and any help would be appreciated. Let me start off by giving some context about the magic system that I'm talking about. In May this year, Ragusa was live streaming on Twitch. One of his viewers asked him a question about a magic system in a book. I'll let you guys listen to his response.
Pega King had a good question. Do you think Mistborn magic system could work uniquely in Roblox? I already made Mistborn magic for Deepwoken, so there's your leak.
In this clip, Ragusa confirmed that some of Mistborn's magic will be in Deepwoken. Before I get into further detail, I just want to preface this with the fact that I haven't read the books. My explanation of the magic system will be very rudimentary, and it's based off a couple of hours of reading of the book's wiki. Regardless, I believe that my explanation will be enough to explain how this magic will work in Deepwoken. In Mistborn, there are 3 categories of magic: Allomancy, Hemalurgy, and Feruchemy. The focus of my explanation will be on Allomancy, because I believe that's what's going to be the most present in Deepwoken. In Mistborn, there are people who are born with certain traits which allow them to burn metals. There are 16 different types of metals which you can burn. Some people can burn all of the metals, and they're called Mistborns, and some people can only burn one metal, and they're called Mistings. When you burn a metal, a magical effect occurs based on the metal that you burnt. For example, burning tin grants the user enhanced senses. Burning cadmium allows the user to create a bubble, which slows down the time of everything inside it. You're probably wondering how abilities like these are going to work in Deepwoken. I believe we've already seen these abilities being used before. In Agamatsu's recent Deepwoken video, we can see an NPC who's casting a spell which allows him to hold up a massive bubble which slows down the time of anything inside it. As Agamatsu walks inside the bubble, his character is slowed tremendously. However, when he hits the NPC, the spell is broken. This magic is exactly the same as burning cadmium in Mistborn. Some people told me that Allomancy could be the 6th element in Deepwoken. However, I don't believe that this is the case. In a tweet Ragusa posted a few weeks ago, he said that there would be at least 4 elements on release. We know that the 4 starting elements are fire, ice, wind, and lightning. This leads me to believe that shadow magic might not be available at release, and Allomancy is not classified as an element. Instead, Allomancy is an additional ability that you can unlock through a different form of progression. In the first info dump, Ragusa said that Deepwoken will have cool powers and abilities outside of spells. I'm convinced that he's referring to Allomancy. Here is my theory as to how you unlock Allomancy in Deepwoken. In Mistborn, there are 2 ways to become an Allomancer. The first way is by being born as one. I don't believe that this will be added to the game, as it would be an unfair form of RNG. The second way is to burn a rare metal known as Lerasium. Lerasium is found in the form of green beads, and when you burn it, you become a Mistborn, which means that you can burn every allomantic metal. I believe that these Lerasium beads will be added to the game, like an artifact in Rogue Lineage. It will probably be the reward for completing an incredibly hard dungeon, or a random trinket drop. And once you use or burn them, you'll finally be able to use Allomancy. We don't know if you'll be able to cast the spells on their own, or if it will be accurate to Mistborn and you'll have to consume metal each time you want to use these abilities. Some of the metals that you can burn in Mistborn won't really have any use in Deepwoken, so I'll provide a list of the metals which could have potentially interesting uses in Deepwoken. The first metal that could be burnt is tin, which allows the user to enhance their 5 senses. In Deepwoken, this will probably allow you to see further distances and detect where enemies are nearby, similar to Dizin. The next metal that could be burnt is pewter. Pewter enhances the physical capabilities of the user. It would allow the user to run faster. It would also allow them to become much stronger, gaining a buff that could make you much stronger in fights. It would also make you tankier and lose blood slower. The next metal is cadmium, which I already talked about. It would slow down time in a bubble around you. Bendalloy is the opposite of cadmium. It would speed up time in a bubble around you. Chromium would allow the user to take away someone else's magical abilities. This could literally take away their elemental magic, or it could just take away their ability to use Allomancy. The last metal that could be burnt is Atium, which is the rarest metal in the world. This allows the user to see a few seconds into the future. For Deepwoken, this would probably be similar to Dizin Awakening, which would allow you to dodge attacks. Overall, Allomancy is a very cool concept, and I really hope that this is a thing in Deepwoken. Let me know in the comments if you believe that this system will be in Deepwoken, and what your thoughts are on it. Thanks for watching, and peace out.